crochet lovers, and welcome to my YouTube channel Spaß mit Faden. Today I want to show you how I crocheted these lovely little cats. As you can see, I crocheted 3 of my cats, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel Spaß mit Faden so that we can crochet more often together, and we want to start to crochet now our little cats. To crochet now together with me your lovely little cat, you will first need a yarn color that you like, although some pink yarn for the nose of our little cat, a 5mm crochet hook, a scissor, a yarn needle, a stitch marker, the eyes, and some fiber fill. As always, I really hope that you enjoy the instructions now. We want to start to crochet first the body of our little cat. What I now want to do for my first round is to create a magic ring. Then I want to crochet 1 chain to secure my magic ring, and into my magic ring I now want to work in total 6 single crochets. This is my first single crochet, my second single crochet, my third single crochet, number 4, 5, and my 6th and last single crochet. And after my 6 single crochets, what I want to do is to make the loop on my hook a little bit bigger, grab up my stitch marker and mark the last stitch that I crocheted so that I don't get confused at the end of my rounds. Then I want to grab my yarn end and just pull it so that my magic ring closes, as you see, and we will now continue to crochet round number 2. In your second round, you want to increase each of your 6 single crochets. This means you want to insert your hook on top of each of your stitches and crochet 2 single crochets on top of them. At the end of your second round, you will then have crocheted 12 single crochets. In my third round, I now first want to crochet 4 increases along the row. This means I insert my hook on top of the first stitch and crochet 2 single crochets on top of it. Then I insert my hook into the following stitch and crochet 2 single crochets on top of it. This was now my second increase. Then I want to insert my hook on top of the following stitch and crochet my third increase. And this is now my 4th increase on top of the 4th stitch. Then I want to crochet 2 single crochets along the row. This means I insert my hook onto the following stitch and crochet 1 single crochet, and I want to repeat that with the following stitch too. Then again I want to crochet 4 increases along the row. This is my first increase, my second increase, my third increase, and my 4th and last increase. And after those 4 increases, as you can see, I have now 2 stitches left in my round, and there I want to insert my hook and crochet 1 single crochet on top of each. Then I want to continue with round number 4. In round number 4, I want to stitch first on my first stitch and crochet 1 single crochet. The following second stitch I now want to increase again by crocheting 2 single crochets on top of it. This whole pattern I now want to repeat for in total 4 times. I stitch on my following stitch and crochet 1 single crochet. Then I stitch again onto the following stitch and crochet 2 single crochets. This was now my second time, my third time that I crocheted this pattern, and my 4th time. Then I want to continue with the following 2 stitches and crochet 1 single crochet on top of each. This means I just insert my hook onto the following stitch and crochet 1 single crochet. On top of the following stitch I crochet 1 single crochet as well. What I now want to do is to crochet on top of the following stitch 1 single crochet as well. Then I want to insert my hook again onto the following stitch and crochet an increase with 2 single crochets. Again I want to repeat this pattern for in total 4 times. This was now the first time that I crocheted that. I crochet now the second time with 1 single crochet and an increase. This is now my increase. Now the third time follows 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets onto the following stitch, and this is now the 4th and last time that I crochet that, and 2 single crochets as an increase. Then I want to crochet on top of the last 2 stitches in my round 1 single crochet each, And this is now my second single crochet that I just crocheted along the row. What I now want to do is to continue with round number 5. At the end of round number 4, you now crocheted in total 28 stitches. What you now want to do in round number 5 and round number 6 is to crochet on top of each of your stitches 1 single crochet. This means you now want to crochet in total 2 rounds with 28 single crochets in each. Now that I crocheted my 2 rounds with in total 28 single crochets, what I want to do first in round number 7 is to crochet 1 single crochet on the first stitch. Then I want to crochet those following 2 stitches together as a decrease. For this I only grab up the front loop of my first stitch, and I do that with my second stitch as well. What I now want to do is to yarn over and pull my yarn through the first 2 loops around my hook, as you can see. Now I have 2 loops left and I want to yarn over and pull my yarn through those 2 loops. This was now a decrease. We crocheted 1 single crochet and a decrease. We want to repeat that for in total 4 times. I crocheted my single crochet. Now again I crochet 1 decrease, and I want to repeat that now for in total 4 times, as I told you. This is my 3rd time, and now my 4th time is following, where I just crochet 1 single crochet and then a decrease. Then you want to crochet 2 single crochets along the row. This means I stitch onto the first stitch and crochet 1 single crochet. On top of the following second stitch, I crochet 1 single crochet as well. Then I want to continue with the following stitch and crochet 1 single crochet, and then again I want to crochet a decrease. This whole pattern we want to repeat again for in total 4 times. You always crochet 1 single crochet and then a decrease. This was now my 2nd time, my 3rd time, and my 4th and last time. And now I have again at the end of my round 2 stitches left. You want to insert your hook and crochet just 1 single crochet on top of each. Once you're done, we want to continue with round number 8. In round number 8, you want to first crochet 4 decreases along the row. This is my first decrease, my second decrease, my third decrease, and my 4th decrease that I just crocheted along the row. After your 4 decreases, you want to crochet on top of the following 2 stitches 1 single crochet. This means I insert my hook now in the following stitch and crochet my first single crochet, and this is now my 2nd single crochet. Then again I want to crochet in total 4 decreases along the row. This is my first decrease, my second decrease, my third decrease, and my 4th and last decrease that I just crocheted along the row. And now you should have left 2 stitches. What you want to do on top of each of your stitches that are left, those are 2 as I said, is to crochet 1 single crochet. At the end of round number 8, you should have crocheted in total your 12 single crochets. And we now want to insert our eyes into our little cats. Once you crocheted your little body after the 8th round, we now want to insert our eyes. For this you just go ahead and count your rows from the bottom, as you can see. This is my 1st, 2nd, and my 3rd round, and into that 3rd round you then want to insert your eyes. Then we can continue with round number 9. When you place your little eyes, what you now want to do for round number 9 is to first crochet 2 decreases along the row. This was my first decrease, and here follows my second decrease. Now that I crocheted my 2 decreases, I want to crochet 2 single crochets along the row, and then again I want to crochet my 2 decreases. This is my first decrease and my second decrease, and now you should have left 2 stitches. What you want to do is to crochet on top of that last 2 stitches 1 single crochet on each. Then you want to leave a little bit yarn over and just cut off your yarn and pull through your last single crochet, because what we now want to do is to stuff our little toy and then just make this little hole here disappear. Now that I've stuffed my little cat with my fiber fill, what I've done is to just grab up my yarn needle. You now always only want to grab the front loops of your stitches around your little hole, and what you then want to do is to just pull on your yarn needle and pull your yarn through. Like this, the hole will close itself, as you can see. I'm now just continuing around this whole thing like this. And what I then want to do is to just insert my yarn needle into my plush toy and make it anywhere like this, just go through. And then I just want to cut it off because I can be sure now that this whole thing doesn't end up to just open again. And now I'm done with this. And what we now want to do is to crochet the little ears of our cat, its tail, and 4 legs for it. To crochet now the tail of your little cat, you first want to create a slip knot. Then you want to insert your hook into that slip knot and pull your slip knot tight. You then want to crochet 5 chains. This is my first, my second, my third, fourth, and my 5th chain. And then I want to insert my hook into the 2nd chain from my hook and crochet 1 slip stitch. You will now want to crochet into each of your chains 1 slip stitch. It should be 4 slip stitches along the row. Then you want to make sure that you leave enough yarn over so that you can sew this whole thing up onto your body. Just cut it through and pull it through your last slip stitch. Now you created the little tail of your cat. For the ears for your little cat, you first want to create a slip knot again. Then you want to insert your hook into your slip knot and pull your slip knot tight. You then want to crochet 3 chains. This is my first, my second, and my 3rd chain. Then I want to insert my hook into my 1st chain that I crocheted and crochet 1 single crochet into it. I want to crochet 1 chain, leave enough yarn over so that I can sew it in later, and just pull on my hook to pull it through my last chain. As you can see, this is now a little ear for our cat. You want to crochet in total 2 of those ears. For your little legs for your little cat, you first want to create a slip knot, then insert your hook into your slip knot and pull your slip knot tight. You now want to first crochet 3 chains. Then you want to crochet into the 1st chain that you crocheted 1 slip stitch. You now want to crochet onto this edge here 3 slip stitches along the row. This is my 1st slip stitch. I stitch onto the following stitch and crochet my 2nd slip stitch, and this is now my 3rd slip stitch. Now that I crocheted 3 slip stitches, I want to crochet 1 chain, leave enough of my yarn over, cut it up, and just pull it through my last chain that I crocheted. You will need in total 4 of your little legs. What I've done so far is to just sew up the legs, as you can see on the bottom of my little cat, its little tail, and already 1 ear. Because all of these parts are sewn on together exactly the same way, I now want to show you with my last piece, my 2nd ear, how I've done that. I just pulled both of my yarn ends through the end of my yarn needle. With the ears, you just want to go into the 2nd row above your eye, and then you want to insert your yarn needle and just stitch up. As you can see, you want to pull now your yarn ends through both of those stitches, and then you just want to insert your yarn needle into that whole toy and just pull it through. Now you can go ahead and just cut off your yarn ends, because you can be sure that this whole thing won't get loose again. If you want to, you can make your little knot as well. And once you're done, I want to show you how we want to create a little nose of our little cat. As my last work step, I now just sew the little nose onto my cat, and this is now the beautiful end result. I really hope that you enjoyed to crochet together with me your beautiful little cats. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel Spaß mit Faden so that we can crochet more often together. And I really hope that we see each other the next time again.